What if a computer could detect your cancer 10 years before any symptom appears? What if an AI could design a drug specifically for your body, your genetics, your unique biology? This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now. Artificial intelligence is about to transform healthcare in ways that will affect every single person watching this video. Some experts believe we're witnessing the biggest revolution in medicine since the discovery of antibiotics. Others warn we're rushing toward a future we're not prepared for. Today, we're going to explore both sides. How AI is already saving lives. The breakthrough technologies coming in the next few years. And the uncomfortable questions nobody wants to answer. Let's start with diagnosis, because this is where AI is already outperforming human doctors. In 2024, Google's medical AI correctly identified diabetic retinopathy, a leading cause of blindness, with 94% accuracy. Human specialists? 74%. That's not a small gap. That's the difference between catching a disease early and going blind. But it doesn't stop at eyes. AI systems are now detecting breast cancer in mammograms with fewer false positives than radiologists. They're identifying skin cancer from smartphone photos with accuracy matching dermatologists. They're spotting early signs of Alzheimer's in brain scans years before traditional diagnosis. The pattern is clear. When it comes to analyzing medical images, patterns and data, subtle changes humans simply cannot see, AI isn't just good. It's better. And it's getting better every single month. But here's what's really revolutionary. These AI systems don't get tired. They don't have bad days. They can analyze thousands of scans in the time it takes a human to look at one. In a world facing massive doctor shortages, this matters more than most people realize. Now let's talk about something even more transformative, personalized medicine. Right now, when you get sick, doctors prescribe the same drugs that work for most people. But here's the problem. You're not most people. Your genetics are unique. Your metabolism is unique. The same drug that saves one person's life might do nothing for another, or worse, cause serious side effects. AI is changing this equation entirely. By analyzing your complete genetic profile, your medical history, your lifestyle data, AI can predict exactly how your body will respond to different treatments. This is already happening in cancer treatment. AI systems analyze tumor DNA to identify the exact mutations driving the cancer, then recommend targeted therapies that attack those specific mutations. The results? Patients who would have died are now living years longer. But cancer is just the beginning. Researchers are using AI to personalize treatments for heart disease, diabetes, depression, even chronic pain. Imagine a future where every prescription is optimized specifically for your body. That future is closer than you think. Here's a number that should shock you. On average, it takes 12 years and $2.6 billion to bring a single new drug to market. AI is about to demolish that timeline. In 2023, an AI-designed drug entered human clinical trials in just 4 years from initial concept. That's 3 times faster than normal. And the AI didn't just speed up the process, it found a novel approach that human researchers had missed entirely. How does this work? AI can simulate how millions of molecular compounds will interact with disease targets. It can predict which candidates will be effective, which will be safe, which will actually work in human bodies. Tasks that would take human researchers decades can be completed in weeks. The implications are staggering. Rare diseases that pharmaceutical companies ignored because the market was too small? AI makes developing treatments economically viable. The next pandemic? AI could design vaccines and treatments in months instead of years. We're entering an era of medicine moving at the speed of computing. But perhaps the most profound shift is moving from reactive to predictive healthcare. Your smartwatch is already collecting data that AI can use to predict health problems before they happen. Changes in heart rate variability can signal an impending heart attack days in advance. Subtle shifts in sleep patterns can indicate early depression. Even the way you type on your phone can reveal early signs of Parkinson's disease. Researchers at Johns Hopkins developed an AI that predicts sepsis, a deadly condition, up to 12 hours before doctors would typically catch it. That's 12 hours of early treatment. The difference between life and death. Now imagine scaling this across entire populations. AI monitoring millions of people, catching diseases at their earliest, most treatable stages. The healthcare system shifts from treating sick people to keeping people from getting sick in the first place. Some estimates suggest predictive AI could prevent 30 to 40% of hospital admissions. That's not just saving money. That's saving millions of lives. But we need to talk about the dark side, because there is one. First, the data problem. For AI to predict your health, it needs your most intimate information. Your genetic code, your medical history, your daily habits. Who owns that data? Who can access it? Can your insurance company use AI predictions to deny you coverage? Can your employer see that you're at risk for a costly disease? Then there's the bias problem. AI systems learn from historical data. If that data reflects the biases of our healthcare system, Black patients receiving less pain medication, women's heart attacks being dismissed, the AI will perpetuate those biases at massive scale. We've already seen AI diagnostic tools perform worse for patients with darker skin. And perhaps most troubling, who's accountable when AI gets it wrong? When a human doctor misdiagnoses you, there's a clear chain of responsibility. When an AI makes a mistake that kills someone, who goes to prison? The programmer? The hospital? Nobody? These aren't hypothetical concerns. They're happening right now. And we're deploying these systems faster than we're answering these questions. So where does this leave us? The optimistic view, AI becomes the great equalizer. World-class diagnostic capabilities available to anyone with a smartphone. Personalized treatments that were once reserved for the wealthy becoming standard care. Diseases caught and cured before they can cause suffering. The pessimistic view, a two-tier system where those with data and access live longer, healthier lives, while everyone else gets left behind. Privacy becomes a luxury. Your health becomes another data point to be monetized. The reality will probably be somewhere in between. AI will save lives, there's no question about that. Millions of lives. But who benefits, who decides, who controls this technology, those questions are still being written. What's certain is this, the transformation has already begun. The healthcare system your children experience will be unrecognizable from the one you know today. The only question is whether we shape their future or let it shape us. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more videos on the forces shaping our future.